No matter what compromise or sacrifice you think you're making here by choosing a 2026 Mazda CX-50 over some of the rivals such as the Volkswagen Tiguan SEL R-Line Turbo with the massaging seats and ambient lighting, or maybe even a Toyota RAV4 with the hybrid powertrain coming standard with its larger presence giving you better practicality, or even the Hyundai Tucson, for example, you get paid back tenfold with the overall driving experience and the driving characteristics that, in my mind, is unrivaled here with the CX-50. First and foremost, you don't need to spend $45,000 to get this turbocharged four-cylinder engine. You can go with a base trim with the turbo for around $37,500. And now you're getting a vehicle that undercuts a lot of its rivals, because with the Volkswagen Tiguan, to get the max output, you're spending $45,000. That is not the case here with this crossover. You also get a 6-speed automatic transmission that, okay, isn't dynamic, isn't a ZF8 speed, isn't a 7-speed dual clutch, but fits the personality of this crossover really well. I would not put this vehicle in sport mode, surprisingly, because I don't think it's necessary. In sport mode, it holds onto the gears just a little bit too long. It's a bit annoying for me. And this is not a crossover that you're going to be taking out to the Autobahn or some track upshifting and downshifting. So I think the 6-speed automatic is going to be more than suitable for a daily driver such as this. But for me, though, and this is the big difference compared to the CX-5 for last generation, and then obviously the current generation CX-5, this suspension is tuned, I think, for a sportier driving experience, but also for the off-road capability, right, with the Meridian edition. It also has a wider track, masking the fact we have some ground clearance here. So you have a lower center of gravity, and then when you're on these winding back roads, you have that connectivity. You have that nice planted feel where you're not going to have the body roll and you're not going to be swaying out of these seats. In some ways, the CX-50, which you no longer get out of the CX-5, is almost like a Japanese BMW X3. And that might be going a little too far, but the performance is most certainly there, right? Over 220 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque if you go with 87 octane, 256 horsepower, 320 pound-feet of torque with premium fuel. And you're getting a vehicle that, starting at $37,000 with a turbo, is embarrassing a lot of rivals in this class. But then you also get the benefit of this suspension where in the corners such as this, you get a nice firm weighted steering feel. And that gives you even more engagement here on these winding back roads.